seconds. Which one is going to kill more soldiers? The large formation. Now, another myth in here is that they just stand on opposite ends of the field and shoot at each other until one side doesn't exist anymore. No. They are moving in concert with one another. Not in unison with one another, in concert. Working together. One would advance, one company advances, another one stops and shoots, another one comes around this way, another one comes around that side. You got artillery supporting them from above, or maybe on the flank. You got your riflemen out on the outskirts shooting at the very important single targets. You got two different guns for two different targets. Is he really?
Or you reckon I'll put this big
friends, if you need me to run any more movies, give me a call. Mel Gibson probably hates me.
They just say that it's usually settled with gun butts and bayonets.
Well, sometimes. Oh, I tell you, it's a hard thing. And I will tell you, I was grossly disappointed when I started to work here. Oh, what dreams were spent. Anyway, friends, next time you see me, you might not remember the conversation, and I know I will. Come on.
That's why I said, I just want to touch your guys' core without this vision. But y'all gonna feed him. I'm gonna cut the back of his veins so it was blood. But I cannot do that though.
Patrick Henry Shaw stirred up the bee's nest when he made that big speech last May, and now they're looking to stick. It happened right there in that Capitol building. Look, all those burgers were sitting around wringing their hands saying, "What are we to do about the stamp tax? Oh, what are we to do about the stamp tax?" And then Mr. Henry stands like a new life preacher and says, "We will tell those parliamentarians we will not pay their stamp tax. Virginians have always had the same rights as Britain. And one of the biggest ones was, we will not pay taxes to men we did not elect." And then he reminds them that the king has always upheld that right. Now, there was some mumbling going through the room where most of these men were nodding their heads, agreeing with what he was saying. But he didn't stop there. He swore up and said, "So therefore, the General Assembly of these colonies has the only right to lay taxes upon the inhabitants of these colonies. And any attempt to vest such powers in any person or persons has a manifest tendency to destroy British as well as American freedom." And again, when he says this, all this murmuring goes through the room. Some are saying, "That's all right. Henry speaks the truth." But others are saying, "This is sedition. Henry speaks treason." And on hearing this, Mr. Henry proclaims, "Just as Caesar had his Brutus, Charles I his Cromwell, made George III treason, treason," they cry. Now, when he hears this, he stands as straight as he can make himself. I swear he was near 10 feet tall. Then he says, "May George III profit from this example. If this is treason, then make the most of it."
Excellency, our latest advices from this Stamp Act Congress in New York are that they are to issue a Declaration of Rights, and as loyal and dutiful subjects, they consider it their indispensable duty to do so. This declaration will be little more than a re-articulating of Mr. Henry's Stamp Act resolves from last May. And again, sir, we account it highly unfortunate that we were unable to prevent the passage of those most regrettable resolutions.
Colonel Nelson, there is no one doorway at which responsibility for this affair can be placed. But I do hope that Monsieur Henry and the other hot and giddy members do see and take no pleasure in the havoc which they have wreaked.
Havoc indeed. To believe that, while we witness this judgment, 9 of the stamp distributors from the other colonies have in fact resigned their commissions
And who could blame them in the face of persuasion such as these?
Oliver in Massachusetts was attacked in his home in Boston. Johnston of Rhode Island had his home in Newport wrecked by some so-called Sons of Liberty.
Zachariah Hood of Maryland had his house pulled to the ground, forcing him to flee to New York. What of the poor man in Connecticut, Ingersoll, taken up by a mob and threatened to be hanged until he would renounce his commission and apologize publicly to them all?
Make note, gentlemen, this is no rabble. These are men of property. Some of them are the head of their respective counties. And English, Scottish, and Virginia merchants of distinction. But what fate does this assemblage have in mind for our Mr. Bussell?
We will know soon enough, Excellency. The approach is now. Come along and join us here, sir.
Stop! Hold there, Mercer, hold! You won't go no farther, man. You will know your mind.
Will you distribute those stamps, villain, or will you resign?
Now leave, gentlemen. I full well apprehend the gravity of the situation, so that this moment is of great import to me. I must converse with trusted friends and family. I will give you an answer at this place, 10 o'clock day after tomorrow.
This nonsense.
Do we appear as men who would be put off to your convenience? Day after tomorrow, indeed. We will have your answer right now. Now, Red, by God, or I'll break your head off! Oh, no, I'm going to get an answer from him! I will get an answer. Well, you get an answer. I'll get knock him in the head right here. Well, please. I will not be ignored. Colonel Mercer, please, sir. You are aware every man here has held you in the highest esteem. None would wish you harm. But pray tell, sir, what would occur in this time that would offer you such great revelation? Come, honestly, are the seas apart? Are you to be visited by a celestial chorus? We think not. So, provide us your answer now. Just tell us you resign.
Day after tomorrow, I've given you my
Yes,
Fine. Let him go up there and hide like a
Colonel
dog.
Mercer,
We're not going to go
all
anywhere
right,
until
sir.
he answers us.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'm fine. No need to be concerned, sir.
There is need for concern. You are in real danger
As
here.
much danger as you're putting the right people over Virginia.
I have given you, gentlemen, my answer. I'll have none other extorted from me day after tomorrow.
You have given us nothing.
Lord, I advise you to reconsider. If you could, they might be mollified if you said you would meet with them tomorrow instead of the next day.
In this circumstance, it would be the most prudent thing. It is in your best interest, George. Please.
Just answer the question.
Enough then. I will give you my answer 5 o'clock tomorrow, and you shall have your
And now disperse. You said we were going to have that answer right now.
the hour grows late, does it not, sir? Would you accompany me home so that we may further continue our discourse upon this stamp business? Gentlemen! I do believe that no man here would do me any hurt. I am certain of it. I hope your families are well, gentlemen.
Your Excellency.
That's just fine. Well, by God, you better not miss that appointment, jackanapes.
Hide under the governor's coat. Tomorrow, my son.
Never find the light. Get out of the way like a little diesel. I'll tell you this.